Alrighty, so the last project, it was a failure. It wasn't catastrophic, but you get the point. Today I'll be showing you how to properly take a mold of the Macintosh CRT using the amazing Mold Maker product. I ended up really liking this product, and I hope you do too. If you haven't already, go over to the first video and take a look on how I built this CRT tower that I used for molding the actual screen itself. It's going to help you out in the long run and make sure that you do not bust open that vacuum chamber, because as soon as you do, you're not going to be able to use the CRT again or sell it.
Man, fancy intro music.
Alrighty, so I already disassembled the screen and whatnot. So this time I had to do a minor repair on the bracket itself I made. And this time I also put duct tape all over the top of it so that it was nice and flat and there were no bubbles in it. I fit the bracket right back on top of the screen, well, through the back of it. I hot glued the bracket right back onto the CRT tower I built. Then I taped up some of the holes that I saw around the CRT face itself. I hot glued a new lip all the way around the screen itself so that, again, the molding doesn't overflow out in it. I end up with a nice rectangle mold. I cleaned off the screen like before. This time I wanted to make the little brackets on the screen itself a little bit bigger so they actually hold up during the molding process. So I took some modeling clay and I made about a nickel size, and I put them all around on all four corners, and I poked a hole through each with a pencil. I made sure to glove up this time around, and I poured this silicone molding material in the measuring cup. I poured all of it. I ended up just using all of it. I wanted to be sure that I had enough there, so I didn't have to start all over again. I mixed 1-to-1 part A and part B, like the last stuff. Mixed it up pretty good. Made it all one even and consistent color, and then I poured it right into the container I made. Then I let it cure for about an hour, and I cut out all four corners of the mold itself. And then I popped the new screen mold out and laid it flat. Then I went on to removing the clay bits that I left in the mold. And there you have it, a nice new mold. Then I know I have to let it cure for at least 24 hours, so I covered it in saran wrap and I put it outside on the counter, away from any cats. Well, that's all I've got for that project for now. Tomorrow I will be pouring the resin and letting it sit. I guess I can make that video in about 2 days, because I'm just gonna let that cure and do its own thing, you know. Don't want to bother it too much. I want to have a perfect screen after I'm all done with all of this. So thank you for watching, and look forward to my post in 2 days.
Man, fancy intro music.